Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Christian Duke from StrengthAddicts.com with NPC Bikini competitor Sandee Estes. Sandee, how's it going today?
Good, how are you?
Very good. We're here at the NPC Mike Francois. Tell us, before we start talking shop about the show, could you please talk to us about how you got started weightlifting, you know, what inspired you or who inspired you, and also talk to us about the transition from the gym to the stage.
Okay, so to start off, I was 17 years old when I started lifting, and I had dropped out of high school. I had a boyfriend who I dated from 12 to 17, and then he ended up passing away in a car accident.
I'm so sorry.
And he was on his way to starting to lift, and he was getting into it. He tried to get me to go to the gym. I was never an athlete. I wasn't into it. But then I decided, after he passed away in July, in November, I started going to the gym because I knew he would just want me to do it. It felt good. And then eventually I decided to do a show in honor of him.
That's really cool, yeah.
I picked the Francois show 2 years ago, and it was the closest to our anniversary day, so I thought it would be the perfect show. I ended up going in and getting first place, and that was without a nutritionist, without a trainer. I ended up getting on Google, researching. I didn't expect to leave with the first place trophy, so it was kind of like fate. I felt like I had to keep furthering. I was bettering myself, and growing up, I also had a lot of drug issues. So to do this sport, it's kind of, you have to be able to do the right things in order to be successful, and that's exactly what it's done for me.
Absolutely. You sound incredibly inspirational, very candid.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's really cool, because I think a lot of people can, you know, see your story and what you've gone through and why you decided to compete, which I think is pretty unique to just about anybody here. Talk to us a little bit about this particular show and preparing. Like, what challenges did you have? What would you say was the most challenging part of this prep?
Okay. So this prep actually has been probably the most off prep I've had yet. I just did the Arnold back in March, and I was having a lot of family issues. I ended up leaving home. I'm living with my trainers now. Outgoing like a lot of changes. I've struggled with the diet and stuff like that because of my personal issues. I came today. I wasn't planning on even competing a week ago.
You just walk around in this kind of shape?
For the most part, yeah.
It's okay to be honest. I mean, if you do, you do.
Yeah, no, I'm an all-year-round dieter. Like I said, this prep was off. Just about 2 weeks ago, my trainer finally confronted me, "Are you doing the Francois, or are you not doing it?" And then it kind of hit me about, like, I lost myself a little bit. So I did some things to the extreme. I, counted on to all my resources, getting all my water in, getting all my meals in, staying away from cheat meals, doing my cardio to the fullest. I don't think I've ever, killed myself in cardio so hard as I did the last 2 weeks.
Sure.
The last 2 weeks I have worn nothing but sweatpants and hoodies. Usually I'm just sports bra spandex.
Right.
But yeah, layered up. Walking in 80-degree weather for 3-hour time periods. I've done everything, and I've came down to a physique that I'm pretty happy with. For it being a 2-fix change. It was so the mental part is definitely where it gets you. Like, regardless of what you go through, family issues, boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever it is. Like, at that time, you have to be strong enough to be able to say, like, I'm still supposed to wake up. I always say my motto is, I'm financially able, and if I'm physically able, then there is no reason I should not be in the shape that I'm in, because it's, at the end of the day, it's a choice, unless you don't have the materials to be able to do it.
Absolutely. Well, I want to wish you the very best of luck. I'm going to look for you on Facebook. How can people find you on social media?
On Facebook, my name is Sandee, E, and middle name Cheeks. My nickname.
Okay.
And Estes is last name, Estes. Profile picture is from the Arnold. I look really good, so it'll definitely be my profile picture for.
And you looked very good today, so that's great.
Yeah, I look better then.
All right. Well, for Sandee Estes, Christian Duke, StrengthAddicts.com.